손을 흔들어.
Annyeong! What's up everybody, it's your girl Amy A-M2 and I'm here today with a brand new video. 여러분 안녕하세요. What's up Korea? 저는 A-M2 Amy입니다. 새로운 비디오가 있어요. 예쁘게 봐주세요. So today I'm releasing my very first video of a new series I will be calling K-Pop Analyzed. So, as I mentioned in previous videos, and I think my first reaction video, I am a classical musician turned hip-hop producer. I have an extensive background and training in both audio engineering and composition, as well as classical performance, music theory, all of the works, and as you can see, I work in my own studio, I have a label, I perform in New York City, yada yada yada, I do a bunch of music stuff. So something that I've been wanting to do for probably somewhere between 5 and 7 years is break down K-pop. And I don't mean just the reactions that I've been doing where I add a few musical tidbits and information that the average reaction person thing might not know about. But I also want to take songs that stand out to me and stand out to you, my viewers, and really break them down. Talk about the chord progressions, the historical significance, just the different genres that are being used within this one genre K-pop. Because K-pop just is an umbrella, and really all these songs take so much from all over the world and then add that Korean twist and their own song format, and it's really cool. So today I'm going to be breaking down, analyzing, and explaining sort of the composition and the details behind Akmu's Re-Bye. I really love Akdong Musicians. It's one of my favorite songs by them. And also a shout out to my boyfriend Tristan. He is a jazz musician and a producer like myself. We differ in the fact that he's more jazz and I'm more classical. So I got his help for this video and had him analyze the song with me, giving me some of his own insight and background information about jazz and swing and whatnot, because this song very heavily is influenced by the umbrella genre of jazz and everything that's under that. And if there's a song that you would like me to break down and analyze in a video similar to this kind of video, let me know in the comments down below. Thanks! So with that being said, let's analyze!
Re-Bye 미련 없이 손을 흔들어. Re-Bye Re-Bye 그땐 그때 이땐 이때 Re-Bye.
So right off the bat, we start off with piano rolls behind Soohyun's beautiful voice. We immediately have this sort of jazzy feel from her vocal inflection and the chord choices. A piano roll is when you play a chord, but play one note at a time, holding them down after you press them fairly quickly. So as you can see, I'll demonstrate playing a normal chord right here. If you look closely, and if you listen, you'll see that I'm pressing them all at the same time, so you're hearing each note all at the same time. But with a piano roll, I very quickly do one finger at a time, continuing to hold them down once I've pressed the key down. And so this allows you to hear every note individually, even if it's a very quick manner. So this adds to some curiosity, adds some interesting elements to the intro already. And it has you wondering, where is this going to go? What's going to happen? What kind of feel is this going to turn into? Well, from there, we're introduced to an acoustic guitar playing on a single note, that being G, using the Charleston rhythm.
Re-Bye. Bye, bye.
Now, some of you may have never heard of this, and some of you may thinking, well, isn't that some kind of old dance? And you're right. The Charleston is in fact a dance from the 1920s, much like how we have viral dances today, such as the dab,
잠깐만 연락이 이제야 오는 걸
whip, nay nay,
시작.
and a bunch of other stuff now that I don't know and look stupid doing. But, just like today, viral dances existed back in the day. The Charleston was all about footwork, and here's an example. the Charleston is a dance named for the harbor city of Charleston, South Carolina. The rhythm was popularized in mainstream dance by the song called The Charleston, composed by James P. Johnson. Here's a quick snippet. However, in this case, we are specifically talking about the rhythm and not the dance. The Charleston rhythm uses swing, like other jazz rhythms, but what makes it interesting is that it's based around a specific rhythmic figure. The most common time signature in popular music is 4/4. What this means is that there's 4 beats in a measure and the quarter note gets a beat. Beat 1 is the strongest beat, while beat 3 is the next strongest beat. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. But if we cut that in half, let's say now it's 2 measures, you have 1, 2, 1, 2. So you would say that this beat and this beat are the strongest. If we now erase this and put it back together, your 2 strongest beats are 1 and 3. So naturally, when you're at a concert in a crowd and you're clapping along, we all kind of just clap to 1 and 3, and it's just natural. It's our natural metronome almost. We naturally expect percussion or musically significant parts to be on the strongest beats. However, for the Charleston, what happens is you end up on the 1 and the end of 2. So this is what it would look like. So this is a dotted quarter note, which means it gets 1.5 beats. So you can think of this as 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Now, a lot of times when subdividing, musicians will call 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So if you go up here, if you were to break this in half, we call it 1 and. There are 8 notes, but they would be 1 and. So 1 and, 2 and, 3 and, 4 and. The Charleston has its first hit on beat 1, which is normal, it's expected. But the second hit doesn't land on beat 3. It anticipates it by a half of a beat. It hits on the upbeat of beat 2. Your ear can tell where that second hit belongs, and it's a surprise every time. It makes for a more sophisticated or even mysterious feeling, and that anticipation is what adds to the theatrical feel of Re-Bye and keeps it moving forward. It's honestly a quite clever use and callback. Re-Bye uses the Charleston rhythm as essentially its backbone of the song. It's what keeps the song pushing forward. They're utilizing the Charleston beat throughout almost the entirety of the song. However, when you get to verse 2, the percussion switches up, and it's a halftime shuffle.
익숙해 날 오고 가는 발걸음 헤어지는 인사에 미숙해 보이는 것만큼 부끄러운 게 없는 걸 익숙해 날 오고 가는 발걸음 헤어지는 인사에 미숙해 보이는 것만큼 부끄러운 게 없는 걸.
You're calling back to the first verse where Soo-hyun was singing, although now she's singing with Chan-hyuk, and they slow it down. This allows for a reprieve. It's been moving and moving and building up, and we get to this explosive, theatrical, amazing chorus with many harmonies and this mysterious, groovy jazz vibe with some swing to it. And now we get this breath, and it feels like it's slowing down, but it's not. It's just a halftime shuffle. When Chan-hyuk slides right in with his rap, he brings it right back to the Charleston. And we're back on the grind, and that mysterious feel.
Yeah. 보기 드물어진 정 찾기 힘들어진 정한 파트너 나도 빠진 정이 안 돼 이상한 빈정.
What's interesting about Re-Bye is that it doesn't use that many chords. However, the chords that it does use, they're utilized in a very intriguing and theatrical way. If you stop and listen at about 39 seconds and 1 minute and 54 seconds, Chanhyuk utilizes a chromatic walk down on his guitar to bring us down to the 1 of the key signature.
보이는 것만큼 부끄러운 게 없는 걸 익숙할걸
Yeah 보기 드물어진 정찾기 힘들어
So, in every key signature, there's 7 chords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The most common chord progression you'll hear from a lot of musicians, and even musicians reacting to K-pop, is 2-5-1. So what they tend to base most of their chords off of is 1, 4, and 5. In this case, for this song, because of the specific chord choices of 1, 4, and 5, and the chromatic walk down back to 1, it almost feels like it's the blues. But it's not. You see, they're not actually following a specific blues progression. More so, they're just using blues-influenced chords and making it their own. And that's what's so unique about not only this song, but K-pop in general. Because here you have a perfect example of how it is so genre-bending. What's interesting about Re-Bye, and really K-pop in general, is that they take a lot of different genres and kind of smash it all together. And more often than not, you come out with a masterpiece. And in this case, I would classify this song as almost like a swing pop kind of song. Within the vocals, you have theatrical elements because there's speaking and singing and rapping, and there's so much change in the inflection and the tone, it's like they're telling a story, and that's why the music video definitely fits the song very well. But beyond that, there's swing influences, of course with the Charleston beat being the backbone of the song. There's influences from jazz, as well as blues, with the chords not necessarily following the blues progression, but being chords that normally would be used in blues. And so it kind of pulls from that as well. Put all this together and add the usual K-pop twist, and you have a mainstream song that's a throwback to early American music. And honestly, I love it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you like this video. You know, it's my first time really doing voiceover and piecing together a video like this. I'm hopefully I'll get better over time. I'm still kind of figuring out the format of how I want to do it, what programs I want to use, but I've decided not to just sit around and wait anymore and just kind of put it together. So I really hope you enjoyed it. If you have any more questions about the song and my insight and opinions about it, and you have other songs you would like me to either react to or break down like this, leave a comment down below, like and subscribe, and yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye!
Amy A-M2 just like Doki cause I'm an illionaire